is for people that have problems or difficulty with the text to speech output all of a sudden. So if you're someone that makes use of a microphone, for example in WhatsApp, like here, or any other application where you make use of your microphone, like here, this is what I'm the one that I'm referring to. If you have an issue here, then all that makes it so that all of a sudden you can't record anymore, because it just doesn't record anymore. This happens, it immediately turns off the second you try to turn it on. It's supposed to stay on the on feature, like that, when the microphone symbol, the icon here in the middle in the circle, stays green, and you can simply speak in whatever you want to speak. I mean, whatever you want to be documented or converted into text. For example, hey, how are you? I wanted to know how you were doing today. People make use of this. I'm not the only one, obviously, that makes use of this. People make use of this, that especially people that use this on a day-to-day basis like me. It's a real problem if you all of a sudden can't use this anymore, because more often than not, it's way too tedious and almost undoable to record. I mean, to actually manually type in something. If I had to type something in, it's a lot easier. For example, if I had to do this, it's a lot easier. I can do it with, if I do it manually, it takes me at least 10 seconds. Whereas if I use the microphone, I can literally say it and it automatically gets converted for me to text, saving me valuable time and a lot of unnecessary tediousness. Bottom line is that if you have the problem that all of a sudden you notice that you can't record anymore, not just in WhatsApp, it doesn't matter which app you use. It doesn't matter what application you use. It doesn't matter whether it's any other app. It could be a text-to-speech app like this one, or speech-to-text app, and it will all of a sudden not work anymore, like this. See, it doesn't work anymore and it just doesn't record. What you simply need to do is that you need to the problem lies with Google. The date today is February the 4th, 2020, 2020. And the problem is that Google's update, so this is the Google I'm referring to, if it's installed on your Android phone, you need to uninstall the updates. If you go to settings, you simply look up applications, you look up Google, you need to specifically find, I'll show it to you in a second. Yeah, this is the one you want, okay? The one with the white symbol in the background with the G on the forefront. This, what you need to do is that, as you can see, usually you'll have an option with 3 dots here, vertically placed in the top right corner, in the upper right corner, and that will give you the option to uninstall updates. And you can either uninstall back to the previous version you had before it updated, before this app updated, or you'll be prompted to simply uninstall all updates to the point where it's going to go back to factory settings. So the way that the first edition you had when you first installed the phone. And this is the version that came with my phone, version 9.31, 8.21, ARM64, whatever. Point is that, yeah, I update it consistently, but it seems the case is that Google's latest updates, like a lot of things that Google has been putting out lately, has some kind of bug that causes the problem that I mentioned before, where all of a sudden your microphone will stop working. Sending voice notes, etc., is just fine. If you want to literally send WhatsApp voice notes or anything where you're recording audio, that's not an issue. But the problem is when you want to use the speech to text or text to speech feature. If you want to use the microphone on any application for that purpose, it'll automatically, it's like turning on a light switch. It's like turning a light switch on that automatically turns off again. That's the effect that it has, and it's caused by some bug, most likely in Google's latest update. I have auto updates installed on my phone, so it automatically updates every app so that I don't have to bother with the tedious process of manually approving every update. But from now on, I've excluded Google from this feature, as you will be able to see here in the Play Store. You need to see here, see the one update pending, and it's going to stay on pending because I'm not going to update Google. Google can forget about it. So yeah, in any case, That is it. Okay, bottom line is that this update, the latest, if you have this problem, uninstall the latest update on this application on the Google app that came with your phone. Now I'm not talking about Chrome, obviously, anything, just the default Google app that comes with the system itself when you first buy your, or when you first purchase your phone. Uninstall it either back to the last update when everything worked fine, or just uninstall every update. It depends on what options you have. I didn't have the option of reverting back to the last update. I simply had to choose all or nothing. So I reverted back to the Google's standard factory settings that Google had when I first purchased the phone. In any case, that's the solution. See ya. Bye.